Oh, would you go to a ping pong show with me? Would that be too far for her?
You're gonna have to explain what a ping pong. Oh, the out of the
vagina.
yeah.
Like me, brother!
Did we just become best friends?
Yup.
Another episode of Significant Brothers. Your favorite brother here, definitely your favorite brother. It's the official podcast of the Dare Officers Drug Dealer.
Hello, Abby.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance here.
How are you?
What it do, baby?
How are
Hey,
you?
hello, Jack.
We actually just took a detour that we weren't filming, talking all about our
25 minutes
lifestyle
of,
and money and
saving. And
we shut up.
money.
We shut up a little H to chill
Money.
out because everyone said I was going too crazy. Do you remember the vending machines? Sorry, Kayla's text me if I ate dinner.
Wow.
That's a loaded question.
She has you on a leash.
I did not.
Way too dependent on her.
We're not doing this
No,
again.
we're not doing this again. We're not doing this again.
And speaking of clown makeup,
Do you remember the
Apparently he's still me, and I'm closer to him this time.
do you remember the vending machines? What?
Do you remember?
Damn, Abby. Abby's shitting himself over here.
Dude, that was so bad.
I wish you would spray your asshole with that Aldo perfume you sprayed your mouth with the other day.
Dude, that was really bad.
I believe it.
Dude, that cologne stayed in my mouth for hours.
Good.
Chemicals and oil.
You deserve that.
I just don't know when they'll kick me out. I kind of feel bad just being like, okay.
What?
What? Why are you gonna kick her
Where
out?
is she?
Pick.
She's protesting?
Where is she?
Huh?
Is she okay?
Wow, Abby is completely abandoning the podcast for his significant other.
Wow, it seems like he's pretty tethered.
Yes. Tethered by a phone.
I still taste the fart.
A woman.
Eat it.
A woman, no less.
Wow.
It's another episode of
Wait,
Significant Brothers.
Is she? What is she?
She's
like,
okay. Do you remember the Phantasma drinking machines?
Fuck
No.
are you talking about?
It's not Phantasma, but do you remember the colored? It was Fanta before Fanta.
No.
The drinking machines with all the crazy colors.
Nope.
I don't know. I was thinking about that the other day because I thought about
You have a photo of this?
Helder getting bit by the young Asian exchange student, the pigeons again.
Must be nice growing up in a rich place with your Phantasma machines.
That ass. I've never seen that before.
Daras.
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 Daras. And then, have you guys ever heard about the concept of my good friend? He listens to the podcast,
Mhm.
Patrick, one of my favorite people on
Hey.
earth.
Okay. What's
Shout
that?
out.
Have you ever heard of his concept of heavy lavish? We're talking about living life.
That
Have you
Is it
heard it?
basically like treat yourself?
That
It's-
almost
it's-
sounds like a scam, like a pyramid scheme. What
It's-
did you say?
Heavy
Heavy
lavish.
lavish.
Heavy lavish.
Treat yourself.
It
Oh,
is
that sounds
treat
a
yourself,
little-
but it's treat ourselves.
And he lives on that. He lives with that belief.
With that methodology and that grouping. So him and
Does
his
he make more or less than you? If you had to guess, I don't know if you know. If you know
I'd
his
assume
pockets,
significantly less.
but- Okay. So like closer to me.
Not that crazy.
Okay. Fucking dirt.
Jesus, he has a house.
Yeah, he has a degree.
Yes. So he and his friends,
Okay.
they meet up at least once a month
And just ball out.
and ball
I
out.
love that.
You know
But
what's
they
crazy?
do not look at, like, I'm literally talking sometimes the bill comes and it's like $7,000 for
like-
10 people.
Like Salt Bay.
But they don't
Steakhouse
do
type
Salt
shit.
Bay. They just
You know,
they
but
go
similar.
somewhere nice.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a trendy spot.
Yeah.
They could go to
You said once a month?
like once. Yeah,
Once
yeah.
a month is a...
How many people?
I would
are
be-
Quite a
in
bit.
this
Once a
I would
quarter.
be down to do this like
He doesn't.
once every couple
He doesn't
Once
do
every
this with
year.
like 10 friends. Sometimes only 3 friends show up because that's all they can afford. And like sometimes
it's
Pat takes a
$7,000.
step back too.
Mhm.
But you know, if they can't afford it that month, they're not going to go and
The-
do the heavy lavish. But sometimes the turnout for heavy lavish can be rather. It's like movie club on
Just with-
food steroids.
I don't know this
It's-
Patrick personally, so I'm not gonna negatively speak on it.
He's-
But I think this
I don't think
falls.
you should.
I think this falls exactly into what we were talking about before. Is that a foolish move? Once a month, to me,
Once a month is a lot.
like
They don't always spend $7.
Yeah, no,
Sometimes
no.
they're going out to. Sometimes the bill might be $80 a person.
that's not bad.
It's just they
That's not
go.
living lavish. Then the fuck
Do
that's
whatever
like a
they want.
spoonful
They
of
just
pep-
go do whatever they want.
do
You could
whatever
go
they
to
feel like
White
doing.
Manna and order 100 cheeseburgers, but as long as you're doing it
Yeah,
together.
it's pretty cheap. I like the camaraderie.
It doesn't have to
I like the
necessarily
camaraderie.
be, oh,
guys-
we're drinking Ace of Spades.
You guys
want to
do
like
this?
that.
Yeah, huh?
You guys want to do this?
I want to join them
Nah,
on
I
their
don't
heavy
wanna- I don't wanna
lavishes.
join them. I don't want to join them. They won't be able to
They're
keep
the
up with me.
Do our
They won't be able to
Yes,
keep up
they
with me.
will.
Abby, listen,
yes,
listen,
they
listen,
will.
listen.
Leandro, I think they would.
Listen,
I'm-
I'm a fucking monster.
No, you're not.
I'm a monster.
No, you're not.
I watched Pat
Jack.
drink like half.
Pat?
Yeah.
Pat's in it?
Yeah,
There's
Pat
no,
is it.
Pat
There-
is it.
He's Patrick.
there is that Pat.
Yeah,
There
big
is
Pat,
no
big Pat.
fucking way I'm gonna keep up with Pat.
That's why we're sitting here telling you. We're like,
There
Leandro,
is
Leandro, no, don't do it. Leandro,
fucking
stop.
way. You at your fucking
Let me call Pat.
That
Let me
is-
call Pat.
I was
Was
at
at your wedding?
while he's doing this. I was about to say that like
This
at his bachelor
motherfucker-
party, I watched this guy drink like half of the house.
bruh. There is no.
He might be
fucking way.
working.
There isn't even.
Can you hear this?
Yeah,
There isn't even a planet where I could keep up with that motherfucker. He's on another level.
he is.
I give him props to that
Excellent.
motherfucker.
So you do want to
Where's
like
the
join
mic? Where's the mic?
on the bottom of the phone.
yeah, the
Is
fuck, Abby? Yeah, the speaker.
No, I meant the speaker.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey, Pat, you're on the podcast right now. I'm trying to explain heavy lavish to Leandro, and he thinks he can outball you if he went
I
out
took
with
it
your
back.
friends.
He
I
just
took
he
it
just
back.
took it back.
I thought you were like some random Patrick. He said your government name, Patrick. I've only known you as Pat. First of all, I've never heard Patrick in my life.
He said if he went on a heavy lavish, that you guys would have to keep up with him.
I thought.
But then he changed his
I
mind.
thought
Like he changed
this
it.
Patrick was like an accountant who, like, doesn't do shit.
Eldo's an accountant.
Who?
Eldo, he's in the heavy lavish
I don't know
crew.
who, this is the first time you say Eldo.
We're
before.
just talking about Pat. Let Pat speak.
Pat,
for a second.
give, because we only have 15-minute episodes, so we're going to let you go in like 20 seconds. Give the essence of heavy lavish.
Heavy lavish is basically you get a group of people together who want to have a good time. Money is not an issue. You go out, you bottles of wine for the table, clock towers, seafood, biggest steaks you can get. Everyone has a great time. You don't worry about shit.
I
It's
love it.
honestly,
I would
love
be
it.
having a panic attack the entire time.
when's the next heavy lavish? Because
I
you
gotta save
might
up
get
for it.
3 other
I gotta
members.
save up. Abby
Just
might-
one
might-
time. I think they want to experience the heavy
Abby
lavish
might
lifestyle.
Pick up my tab.
Well, our next planned heavy lavish is Salt Lake City, Utah next year. But we also have lots of impromptu heavy lavishes.
All right, next heavy lavish. Shoot me a text. We'll see if we can
Down to
make
go to
it.
Utah. That's pretty lit.
Hey, you got it.
I love Utah.
Love you, Pat.
Bye, Pat.
All right,
Bye.
love you too, buddy.
Bye.
See you.
He's the greatest
Yeah,
person
Pat is a
on
great
earth.
guy. I thought you were
It's-
talking about a complete.
That's why we're both looking at you like, yo, dude, no,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know you
yeah.
don't
He's
want
just-
to.
And you know what's funny? I wouldn't have that much confidence about a lot of people.
We were talking about universally liked.
But I'm talking about him. Oh,
I don't think
Pat's
top 10
a-
people.
he's probably the most universally liked
best
person I've
chameleon
ever
ever.
met.
He's really hard to dislike.
Yeah.
It's just a person, and it's so weird because you see him and you
You gotta
kind
be
of
a-
think like,
you
all
gotta be a
right, this
racist.
guy's something, or
Yeah, this guy's
this guy's got an edge to him. But he is the
He's a great
ultimate
guy.
dude. Every
Yep,
dude
I
who
agree with
talks
that.
to Pat like melts in his hands.
I've never seen a stripper react so like positively to a person before.
He's also because as
Wait, you went
as
to Florida with them?
No, it was at Abby's bachelor party.
it's
Oh.
crazy as
Oh,
he
the one
is,
that I wasn't
he's
invited
also
to?
super. Yeah, sorry about that.
Ooh.
He's also super respectful and like he gets.
Yo.
He knows when like if we're
Blame
being
that on
too-
Farbode.
on my bachelor party, Abby, I swear to you, I'm gonna get you back. You're coming. but I'm gonna get you back. Like, you're not even gonna remember.
He's
You're
too-
gonna- oh, shit,
he
what
knows how to
happened?
keep it like.
I'll come and you don't have to invite
You're
Abby.
gonna have a camera and you're gonna record this motherfucker. I promise
that's
you,
good.
Abby.
That's
from
good
the
content.
second we're gonna record a podcast.
Where would you do your
Right.
bachelor party?
Bro, you're not gonna.
Pat, I
remember.
love
It
you.
doesn't matter. Where would I do it? Damn. Oh.
Salt Lake City next
I
year.
would become successful to make a lot of money just so I could take you to Thailand on my.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna pay for everybody to go to Thailand.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
That'd
Dude,
be
Thailand
great.
would be scary with
That'd be
Leandro.
fire. Oh, you know it's gonna be scary. You know it's gonna be scary, man. Lady boys, drugs, alcohol.
And that's just at the airport.
Man, yeah, damn.
That's just at LAX
That's on
when
the
we
plane.
transfer.
That's on the plane. They're gonna be waiting for us. We're gonna be surrounded by those boys.
Lady
Actually,
boys.
Yeah.
Thailand's one of my bucket lists.
Yeah, I would love to go to
I will
Thailand.
fucking hit
Let's
that
do it.
bucket.
It's actually one of my bucket lists.
When,
Phuket.
when we start vlogging,
On this episode in the Suicide Forest, the
Would
brothers.
your- would your okay?
That's Japan.
Would your significant other have an issue with you picking up a real woman in Thailand?
Yes.
Yeah.
If there's
What do you mean picking
Um,
up?
I
wait,
don't know.
Like
To-
physically?
to-
Hey babe, I'm gonna lift this chick.
Lift this fucking-
look, kid, look what I could do.
Oh, would you go to a ping pong show with me? Would that be too far for
You're
her?
going to have to explain what a ping pong. Oh, out of the.
Out of the vagina.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's too much for her.
Okay, cool. What about a donkey show?
I think I know what a donkey.
Getting fucked by a
Yeah,
donkey.
get fucked by a
Would
donkey.
you watch that with me?
Just
Oh,
to,
yeah.
Just
man,
to
this is gonna be a
piggyback
good
off
time.
of Leandro's
Good
thing.
time.
So
I
we
know
know
Jack is about
we
it.
know,
I'm
we
all
know,
about stories.
we know
I guess
Leandro's.
the worse the bachelor party, almost kind of the better for me because I have a good story out of
Who
it.
led your bachelor party? Farbode?
Yeah, Farbode.
You fucked up, Abby. Why didn't you get me, man? That would have been even as like a proxy. Like I would just be there.
We were talking
Farbode
about this
can
the other
call
day
me.
at work.
I would've-
It was all
Ooh,
about
that cabin. would've
everyone
been-
seemed to know everybody. The only person who didn't know basically everyone else was Jack. But Jack,
Chameleon that shit.
Jack would have been chilling.
but Jack, no offense to you, was a better friend to me. So
the
Jack was a
time.
necessity. I mean, right now.
But listen, what would the cost?
And forever.
How'd you get there? Actually, you flew.
No, we drove.
That was a long drive.
How many people were in that car?
Oh, my car only myself. Farbode made me drive by myself.
Did you wait? Really?
Red flag.
Yeah, because
number
I had to.
two. Red flag. Number
Wait, I didn't
two.
know that. I thought you went out with Farbode.
No, I went with. I was like,
Jack.
"Hey, let's go together," and he goes, "Oh, I have a bunch of stuff in my car." And
So
you
why
gotta
do you
bring
just wait
stuff."
to go with me? Oh no,
you,
because I
Zach.
came later.
You
And
came
how
late.
many? How many?
And I was going the night before.
How many
Yeah.
people?
He made me
went?
drive through a rainstorm.
By
The
yourself.
GPS kind of
Oh.
dies when you're up in Vermont, and he was just flying down the road. It was terrifying.
How many-
I was so mad.
How many people ended up going?
A lot. 12.
12 people. How many beds were there?
A lot,
I slept on the floor
but not that much.
the second night.
I would say like
Thank
8
you,
beds.
Zach. I would have slept on the floor.
Good cuddle.
What?
If it meant that much to you, why didn't you just?
I'm not that guy.
Yeah, you're not.
I'm
You're
not
right.
that guy.
It
If
would be
don't
weird for you
invite
to
me,
say something.
That's it. Yeah, Rab would be like, Abby, what the fuck? And
To
I
be
didn't
fair-
know you that well back
Yeah,
then.
that's
Dude,
what I was
we're a
gonna
lot
say.
closer now than we were.
Yeah, I
Like
agree.
I think gradually
I know
over
you would've-
time I found out more about you through Abby, like just him talking about you, like
Yeah.
oh like he's a funny guy, whatever. But at that time I
was
feel
a
like I
lot
didn't
less.
really hear much about
I
you.
also I was very cognizant of like. So, for example, Steve and Brandon. I'm going to Brandon's bachelor party this weekend.
Oh, I would not be able to go to that bachelor party. I would. Oh my gosh.
I'm very close
I
to
would
them,
probably do
but
something to Brandon.
Because the time you ransacked
I
our
would donkey
podcast,
show him.
I'd have to.
But hold on. I didn't invite them to mine because they just it wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Brandon?
I wouldn't want to burden
Oh,
them
yeah,
with
he'd be
saying.
freaked out. He'd be freaked
I wouldn't
out.
want to burden them with being like, "Oh, I'm up in Vermont for 3 days and I have to go because Abby invited me," and that whole
He'd
dynamic
feel
of.
more obligated to do that, not me. I would have gone.
You know what I'm saying?
So you were okay with putting that burden on me,
Yes, exactly.
you
Yeah,
motherfucker.
but you're literally a groomsman,
And
and I knew
okay.
you'd be fine. There's plenty of
believe that.
Filipinos there.
I believe that.
There was.
And
people-
Pat inversely is a chameleon, and Pat's super cool.
First of all, I know what you did on there. I'm not going to say it to protect you. What you did on that, whatchamacallit, nothing too crazy, but
Exactly.
it's a thing I like to do a lot. I would have blended the fuck in. That's my
Crypto. He was doing crypto
We
the
were talking about
entire
crypto
weekend.
the entire time.
Wait,
I was
so quick
perfectly
question.
integrated.
We know that your ideal's Thailand,
Yeah.
bachelor party.
Yeah.
If you could have changed yours and had it at your ideal place, where would it have been?
With unlimited money?
Anywhere in
Yeah.
the world.
Oh.
Don't be tagged.
Like if you could have like the perfect bachelor
Yeah,
party, where
yeah.
would it have been?
yeah.
Perfect bachelor party with unlimited money.
I mean, I'd probably change my place.
It would
though,
have
too.
been, yeah, it would have been,
Or what about go realistic? Like
okay, realistic. Because I was going to say like a sporting event in Spain, and we're all like,
Fanya.
and then we go over to Ibiza for the weekend, you know, something crazy.
Okay, so what's
Realistic, I would have said if I thought everyone. So the other thing, I was trying to be cognizant of other people's income.
Yeah.
Because I think that's a fucked up thing when people are going and say,
That's why I chose Thailand.
"Oh, we're gonna go."
cheap.
That's a little crazy,
It's
but we're gonna say, "Oh, let's go to Vegas." And
Even Vegas.
for Jeremy, we went to Vegas, but we all make about this. Like we all have
Yeah.
similar
Vegas is
jobs, so it's a little
trash.
Okay,
different.
so
Fuck
get to your
Vegas.
point. Get to your point.
Yeah, I do have to. I'm sorry. Honestly, probably Austin, New Orleans.
I thought you said you like weren't like huge on Austin.
After I went,
Oh.
but before I was super jazzed to go.
My-
So Austin, New Orleans, Chicago, maybe.
New Orleans would be a good one.
Chicago.
This may be an unpopular opinion, and this may be a trend I'm starting. You know what I would? This is why I'd pick Thailand, and I think Thailand is possible even today.
It's very cheap.
I pick. It doesn't have to be 12 dudes. That's OD. Let's say I pick 5 guys or 6 guys.
How about the burgers and fries?
5? Well,
More Shake Shack
that comes
myself.
with it. That comes with it, right?
In and out.
If I pick 5 guys, and me, so 6. the
Pre-op
most
or
ex-
post-op?
The most
Because
expensive.
it's Thailand.
Depend. I'll probably bring one back.
Mid op.
There'll be a 7th guy. Who knows? But I'd much rather, let's say you spent 6 figures on your wedding, right? Or
Yeah.
even, let's say you spent $30,000 on your wedding, which we know it's a lot more. But if I had $30,000, I would rather split that 15 and 15. I take 15 for my bachelor party. Amanda takes her 15 for her bachelorette party. And now I could take me and 5 guys with $10,000 to Thailand, right? And with $5,000, I can guarantee you we'll all have an experience that we'll remember for life. Abby, I'm sorry, I will not remember your wedding in 15 years, my nigga. I will never fucking remember that. But if you took me to Thailand or even onto your bachelor party that was in a fucking cabin in the middle of the woods, I would remember that way more. So I would rather change 5 people's lives, and I know my girlfriend don't give no fuck about the wedding, because that'd be the only opinion that really matters.
Which we already established is going to be
I
the
don't give
Taco
a
Bell
fuck
wedding.
like, and this is no offense to the parents. I don't give a fuck about what the parents think. I don't give a fuck. If I
You
have a
will.
life changing, I don't
will.
give a
But you
flying
will.
fuck. Unless they're paying, which they won't be, because that's you can't. You can't.
They
ask them
contributed
pay
to
for-
mine.
Okay, but I'm saying $30,000. You could pay that. You could have paid that yourself.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So that would be a lot bigger of a thing to me.
Yeah.
A life-changing thing where
No.
you'll look at me differently for life, Jack.
You're not the first person I've heard that
After you
said,
get fucked by a donkey.
Yeah, after I get fucked by a donkey,
we're all
I don't
getting
think I'll
we're all
leave.
getting fucked by donkeys.
Yeah, right.
You're not the first person I've heard.
$30 fee.
You're not the first person I've heard say that they would rather have like go all out on their
Yeah, but
bachelor
they're
Yeah,
doing
to
some
me, I
trash
think
shit. I'm
that's-
talking about going
to me,
over-
I think that's-
over the top.
It's like communism. It's a good idea in practice, and then you get out there and you're starving.
What?
Yeah.
Why the fuck would?